Right, now I'm going to remove the front bolt for the foot peg. And this is the mount for the frame cradle. That's why we're taking this out. So there's a bunch of stuff to take loose over here. Okay, we take this off. This is the thing you're supposed to pull out and clean the screen. They say you should do it at every service, but that's ridiculous. If you pull it out once, you'll see there's never anything in it unless your motor blows up. So, all right, that's loose. And then I have to pull the clutch cable loose, which in order to do that, you literally pull it loose. And that's out of the way. All right, and then there's a little plastic deal here that holds some stuff. Now we've got the starter. The starter's connected back to the battery. I'm going to pull these bolts out, and then the starter itself will come loose. So 2 bolts hold the starter. All right, got those 2 bolts out. Now we're going to take a 10mm wrench and take the cable off the starter. All right, now with the cable off and those bolts out, the starter just pulls out. There's an O-ring there, so sometimes it's a little recalcitrant to come out. That's all there is to removing the starter. Now we're going to take the shock adjuster out of the way. There's only 1 bolt holding it. 2 cables that we have to take loose because we're leaving them connected to the motor. One of them's the alternator connector, and just pull that apart. That's the one with the yellow wires. And the other one is this green wire. It's this motorcycle looking connector, and that's going to be for the ignition pickup. Okay. All right, this is the ground cable. I'm going to take the ground cable loose. All right, so now we're going to pull the starter cable back out of the way, and then feed the alternator and the pickup cables back this way. All right, and then this cable harness is for the oil and the neutral, and it's the shock. So now the motor is pretty much free, except for the bolts holding it in. But there's some other things that we have to do before we pull the motor out. Okay, forgot one thing here, the tack cable. So we got to pull this little rubber boot up, push it out of the way, and then get in here with a pair of pliers, because this is a knurled nut, and just give it a couple of turns with the pliers, and then we can just undo it with the fingers. And once that guy's loose, tack cable just pulls out.